Hello and welcome to the Bakersfield Symphony. My name is Kendra Green. I'm Director of Education Engagement with the Symphony, and I'll be your host for this video. We are thrilled you're taking part in the BSO Next program, and whether you view the concert in person or virtually, you're a welcome addition to our audience. The BSO Next program is made possible by many generous sponsors and donors. This season, our premier education sponsors are Kern Family Healthcare, The Wonderful Company, Kern County Superintendent of Schools, and Dignity Health. Tchaikovsky is probably most famous for his ballets, Swan Lake and the Nutcracker. Today, however, we'll be taking a look at one of his less well-known pieces of music, Souvenir de Florence. Tchaikovsky is a Russian composer born in 1840 in a small town called Votkinsk. He showed great interest in music as a child and was able to take piano lessons, but his parents set him on a course for a career in the civil service, which would be like working in a city or state government today, not as a politician running for office, but as one of the many employees that keep things running on a day-to-day basis. Eventually, Tchaikovsky's father realized that Tchaikovsky's interest in music was not a passing phase, and Tchaikovsky began seriously studying music. In 1863, he moved to Moscow and became the professor of harmony at the Moscow Conservatory. But it was in composing, rather than teaching, that Tchaikovsky would leave his mark. He composed operas, symphonies, ballets, concertos, and chamber music, and is hailed as one of the greatest Russian composers of all time. Souvenir de Florence is an homage to the time Tchaikovsky spent in Italy, and specifically the city of Florence. Now let's take a look at the title for a second. In English, a souvenir is usually a physical thing that you take away from somewhere that you visit. But I think Tchaikovsky calls on the French usage of the word, which has more of an element of memory to it, as though what you're taking away, rather than a physical object, is the memory and the feeling of a place. In Souvenir de Florence, Tchaikovsky is putting his memories into music. The piece has 4 movements, and each movement has a very distinctive character. As you listen, see if you can come up with some ideas of the kinds of things that Tchaikovsky might be remembering about Florence, based on the emotions and the character of the music. One other thing to listen for, Tchaikovsky makes use of pizzicato several times throughout the piece. Pizzicato is when a player plucks the strings of their instrument rather than drawing the bow across them. Try to notice when this happens. I hope you've enjoyed learning about Tchaikovsky and Souvenir de Florence, and I hope you enjoy listening to the music in person or virtually at our concert.